there, good evening and welcome. This is BeeTv News at 6, reaching you from Benin City, the Edo State capital, Nigeria. And of course, my name is Esoya Osemege. Here are the highlights of tonight's reports.
I just give them my old one and they just give me your sign and I left.
The process is okay. I just come today, I tell them I'm unit 2.
That for anybody to hold the opinion that there's a vacuum in the leadership of the party is not only mischievous, but a deliberate attempt to cause panic, to cause chaos, and to disrupt the smooth workings of our great party.
Can they applaud me resounding for His Excellency Godwin, known as Obaseki?
Obaseki has helped Edo. He has transformed this state.
We know that he's going to hand over the baton to a better runner and a faster runner, hopefully AI Godalo.
We are proud to be part of the Edo State Government Executive Council.
Hard work and endeavors to be crowned with achievement and success.
I'll tell you, say, I'll be part of now. When we come, we will employ over 5,000 teachers.
President, they should come, please. They've done roads around, though. They've done roads around, but I don't know what's happening. They don't come to this place. So, maybe they can't do road for us, so that natives can't they better, may market the flow.
Now to the news in details, we begin. On Tuesday night, the city of Benin came alive with glamour and celebration as the governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, hosted a memorable dinner and award night at Horatio Marquis. After 2 terms in office, the governor used the occasion to express his gratitude to the people of Edo State and mark the milestone of Edo State at 33. BeeTv News Oluwatunyo Yedola takes us through the highlights of the event, which featured musical performances and Howard presentations. The report. It was an exciting night during the governor's ball dinner and award night at the Horatio Marquis, a memorable night and a night to connect with old friends.
Can they applaud me resounding for His Excellency Godwin, known as Obaseki, and Her Excellency Dr. Mrs. Betsy Obaseki.
After 2 terms in office, it is about time to bow out, and it was the dinner and award night of the Edo State governor, a night in which Governor Godwin Obaseki seized the chance to thank the people of Edo State for the opportunity to serve, also an activity to mark Edo at 33. Present at the event were former governor of Edo State, Professor Osareme Osumbo, the governorship candidate of the PDP, Dr. Asue Godano and his wife, retired Chief Judge of Edo State, Constance Momo, members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of the Edo State House of Assembly, military top brass, market women leaders, honorary dignitaries, the global superstar and pride of Edo, Rema, the winner of the CAF Women's Champions League, the Edo Queens and other top dignitaries. The event featured musical performances and many more. In her remarks, wife of Edo State Governor Betsy Obaseki said the event marks the celebration of the achievements and progress the state has made, even as they have launched the Edo Master Plan, which is a statement of everyone's collective determination for a glorious state. Speaking on the Edo anthem composed by her, she said the anthem is not just a melody, but a gift inspired from heaven, having looked back at the progress of the state.
An anthem which, in my mind, is a gift from heaven, dropped by God upon us here in this state, affirming again the very special place that we occupy in the scheme of things in this great nation as the heartbeat and the lifeline of Nigeria.
Presenting an award to the Deputy Ambassador to Italy, Governor Godwin Obaseki acknowledged the role and support the Italian government has played to the government of Edo State.
So tonight, we are not surprised that you honored our invitation to be with us, and we want to let you know how truly grateful we are for the support that the government of Italy has continued to extend to the government of Edo State.
On his part, the Deputy Italian Ambassador also appreciated the relationship between the Italian government and the government of Edo State, particularly the signing of Memorandum of Understanding.
As well between Nigeria and Italy, having opened up opportunity for collaboration in various areas, such trade, investment, culture, education, technology, which will undoubtedly bring tangible benefits for both parties.
Meanwhile, in an interview with BeeTv Newsmen, some guests expressed their excitement with the Governor Obaseki-led administration and what it has achieved. They highlighted some of the achievements made by the state in the last 8 years.
We are proud of him, and we know that he's going to hand over the baton to a better runner and a faster runner, hopefully AI Ighodalo.
We are proud to be part of the Edo State Government Executive Council, and we are grateful for the leadership of the governor.
Also, the Edo Queens head coach expressed gratitude to Governor Obaseki for his support towards the governor as he assured him of victory even before his administration ends.
Obaseki has helped Edo. He has transformed this state. He's a good man and is leaving a legacy. And I believe that everything we have seen here today are all happy with him. Thank you.
The Commissioner of Information and Orientation, Honorable Chris Negikari, also appreciated everyone for supporting Obaseki's administration in the last 8 years, expressing the belief that they will also support Asue Ighodalo to emerge the next Edo State governor.
We thank Edo State government for their continued support and vision for our state. Together, we will strive to build on the progress we have made and work towards a brighter future for all Edo people. As we live here tonight, let us carry the spirit of unity and pride in our hearts, committed to serving our state and uplifting one another.
Other activities lined up to mark Edo at 33 continues. Oluwatoyin Oyedola reporting for BeeTv News.
To say that the support for the APC governorship candidate, Senator Monday Okpebholo, is gathering momentum ahead of the September 21st Edo gubernatorial election is indeed stating the obvious. This was the case when traders at Oka Market in Ikpobaoka local government area took to the road to show their solidarity for Okpebholo, even though it was not a rally point. Our senior reporter, Best Orator, captured the moment.
In what ought to be a drive past turned into a road carnival when traders, residents, and other passers-by at Oka Market on Upper Sekpomba Road, Ikpobaoka local government area of Edo State, abandoned their business and all their activities upon citing the former governor of Edo State, Senator Comrade Adams Eric Oshiomhole, as they were constantly hailing him just as they made frantic efforts to get branded face caps of the APC from him. The scene was organic, which clearly shows that any time and any day, Senator Comrade Adams Eric Oshiomhole is the man of the people. The street credibility of Comrade Adams Oshiomhole in Edo State can never be taken away. Many people also rushed to the vehicle conveying the APC governorship candidate, Senator Monday Okpebholo, apparently to catch a glimpse of the man that many of them said would be their next governor. Senator Okpebholo, who was obviously elated, also distributed face caps to many of them who indicated interest. Comrade Adams Eric Oshiomhole later highlighted from his vehicle to join the APC governorship candidate, Senator Monday Okpebholo, as they both distributed the branded face caps christened Modern, which is an abbreviation of the APC governorship candidate's name, Monday and Dennis.
For several minutes, the people kept following the convoy of Senator Monday Okpebholo and Adams Oshiomhole, as if Oshiomhole is still the governor of Edo State, even though he left office 8 years ago. Some of them who spoke to us said, for the sake of the achievements that Comrade Adams Eric Oshiomhole recorded in Edo, they will vote the APC with the belief that Senator Monday Okpebholo will replicate Oshiomhole's achievements when elected.
We have to protest the election. We are going to win. Other person are going to claim it for him. So it's the upper one. We love him. We love him. We know that he will work for us.
I'm so impressed to see him today. And I promised to vote the APC. So for the forthcoming election of the Edo State.
I feel very happy. Osho is our father. I'm very, very happy. I'm happy well. As I say, and I know as I did dance. As a dance, what you say, make a vote for the right person, which is
I know that APC will win the victory because Adam Oshiomhole come and try. So that is the reason why we all is happy for them to produce another government.
The secretary of the campaign council in Ikpoba local government, Barrister Kevin Igariba, said Edo people already knows that APC, Okpebholo and Idahosa is the way to go in this year's election.
Look at this movement. The fact speaks for itself. When look at this. This is a market area. Look at the market women. See how overwhelmed. See how happy they are. They are in a rejoicing mood because the candidate that they want, the person that they want as governor, come September 21st, has come to see them. So you can see the rejoicing. The Bible says when the righteous rule, the people rejoice.
Like the saying goes, a good name is better than riches. The former governor of Edo State, Comrade Adams Eric Oshiomhole and Monday Okpebholo, even without prior notice, made a stopover at the market as the traders abandoned their wares on citing the convoy of the former governor. For the APC, the organic support will translate into votes for the party. Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
The APC candidate in Edo State forthcoming governorship election, Senator Monday Okpebholo, has promised to revoke all lands allegedly taken in Ologbo community in Ikpoba local government area by Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki back to the people if elected into office as the next governor of Edo State. Senator Monday Okpebholo, who also promised to build a healthcare center in the community, made the promise when his campaign train visited Ologbo community, Ward 10, in Ikpoba local government area. BeeTv senior reporter Best Orator reports that the campaign train also took a stop at the palace of the Enoge of Ologbo Dukedom. His Royal Highness Prince Owen Jasin Akenzwa, to seek for his royal blessing. The reports.
The campaign train of the candidates of the All Progressives Congress, Senator Monday Okpebholo, at Ologbo community in Ward 10 Ikpoba local government area, took a stop at the palace of the Enoge of Ologbo Dukedom, His Royal Highness Prince Owen Jackson Akenzwa, to seek for his royal blessing. The Enoge of Ologbo Dukedom, in company with members of Council of Elders of Ologbo community and elders of the Riverline community, accorded a warm reception to the APC governorship candidate, Senator Monday Okpebholo, and his entourage. The Director General of Monday Okpebholo and Dennis Idahosa Campaign Council, Senator Matthew Rohide, addressing the Duke and elders, said they were at the palace to seek for their support and royal blessing for the upcoming governorship election.
Your Highness, I just that will give him royal blessing. That's what we have come for. And all of us, please, to give him support so that the APC, as a party, and our candidate, too, can get the victory that we want to get next month on the 21st of September.
In his remarks, Senator Monday Okpebholo reaffirms his stand to continuously respect traditional institutions in the state, just as he promised to prioritize security in the state to ensure farmers are able to access their farms without fear of bandit attack. He said with the prayers of the Royal Father and support of the people, certainly victory will be sure for him come September 21.
The educational system in the state has gone totally. I see it as a priority that our younger ones must be trained, because the children, they will be the leaders of tomorrow. If they are not well trained, they will have problem. So that's, I'm declaring a state of emergency on education.
His Royal Highness Prince Owen Jackson Akenzo Enogi of Olobo Dukedom welcomed the visitors and offered prayers to God to grant the APC governorship candidate Monday Okpebholo victory in the election and wisdom to govern the state when elected.
As you embark upon your campaign, I pray to God Almighty to grant you divine guidance, wisdom, blessings and protection in every step of the way. May your hard work and endeavors be crowned with achievement and success. And I also pray that God and our ancestors keep you safe and may you be rewarded with victory for your efforts.
The APC campaign train shifted to the open field in Ward 10, where a large crowd of supporters were already on ground, waiting patiently for the arrival of the candidates amidst celebration. Addressing the crowd, a leader of the party in Ikpoba local government area and former member of the Federal House of Representatives, Honorable Ehiozuwa Johnson Agbonayima, popularly known as EJ, and the campaign coordinator in Ikpoba, Honorable Henrik Osawau, appealed to the people of Ikpoba, particularly those from Ward 10 in Ologbo community, to vote APC.
This is distinguished Senator Monday Okpebholo, Honorable Dennis Idahosa, the next governor of Edo State, and Deputy Governor. Our incoming governor, I don't tell them our pay for Ologbo. I need them to say, now what you go do for us as enter government. All on our land, where they take, as the bad president, they take half of Ologbo for their farm. The incoming governor say all of them are going to go back to farm.
In his remark, Senator Comrade Adams Eric Oshomole lauded the supporters for their show of love. Oshomole said the 8 years of suffering and hardship allegedly incurred on the people by Governor Obaseki-led administration will soon be a thing of the past, as Senator Monday Okpebholo, aka Akpakomiza, is already juggling up to uplift the people from the hands of bad governance in the state. Senator Oshomole called on the people to come out en masse to vote for Okpebholo, assuring the people that Okpebholo, if elected as the next governor, within the next 100 days in office, will revoke back the Ologbo community lands allegedly claimed by Governor Obaseki. He said Senator Monday Okpebholo is a man of few words, but have the Z and Zs to work for the people of Edo State.
Monday will give special emphasis to ensure that Ologbo gets all those basic things that address the needs of our women, those who are traders, young ones who want to go to school, those who have finished school, how to get them engaged, and above all, that he will equip the marine police.
In the same vein, the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Honorable Abubakar Momo, appealed to the people to vote for APC candidate Senator Monday Okpebholo and assured the people that things that the current administration has eluded in the community and the state at large will be restored back to the people. Honorable Abubakar Momo said there is no division in the party, noting that APC is fully in support of the candidacy of Senator Monday Okpebholo and Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa.
I don't want anybody to deceive you by telling you that the leadership of APC, in fact, everybody from the highest to the lowest, we are supporting the Monday Okpebholo.
The governorship candidate Monday Okpebholo said if elected as the next governor of Edo State, his government will be an all-round government that will touch lives positively irrespective of the senatorial district. Okpebholo said Governor Godwin Obaseki-led administration has belittled and retrogressed the development of the state for a long time with no single sign of progression, but rather retrogression, turning a hospital to a museum, a library to a ShopRite. Senator Okpebholo promised to provide the Ologbo community and the state at large with social amenities such as construction of roads, primary healthcare center, provide adequate security, functional education system, empowerment and soft loan for market women.
I want to tell you, say, I be part of now. When we come, we will employ over 5,000 teachers. We will provide you now with primary health care for this world, market women especially. We will provide soft loan where they're not going to pay interest. We will provide you now with security. Security so that they're not going to kidnap person again. I want that to make that they kidnap person.
Some APC supporters in Ikpoba Ward 10 pledged to vote for Senator Monday Okpebholo come September 21.
We believe in him strongly and we know he will deliver us by the power in the name of Jesus.
I want me to do better things so that will good for us.
Today we are very happy to receive our governor in waiting and he has spoken to us. They say he doesn't speak. Today we have heard him.
At Ute Koko in Ward 1 in the Ikpoboaka local government area, party faithful and supporters waited patiently into the night to receive the APC campaign train. Addressing the long-waiting supporters, Senator Monday Okpebholo promised to prioritize and fix the road when he's elected as the next governor of the state, just as he promised to fix the electricity challenge in the area, create jobs for youth, and restructure the education sector. His statement was corroborated by Senator Comrade Adams Oshomole.
If I enter government house, this road, I go come by myself. As they walk, I go to patrol here with leg.
I will be saying, we don't want the country where you can beg for rights. We want the country where you go work, your children go work, your market will prosper. You make your money, you eat what you want to eat.
The campaign by the APC has now moved back to Oedo local government area. Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
Now away from Edo State, President Bola Tinubu will travel to the People's Republic of China on a state visit, and that's in the first week of September. And during the trip to Beijing, the president will engage in a series of meetings and activities with immediate and future benefit to the Nigerian economy and the Nigerian people. The special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Andrew Ngilale, says the president will conduct side visits to two major Chinese corporations, that's YE and Technology, as well as the China Rail Construction Cooperation. This, according to him, is with a view to achieve one of his top agenda items, which is the completion of Ibadan to Abuja segment of the Lagos to Kano high-speed rail line. President Bola Tinubu will meet with 10 selected chief executive officers of 10 major Chinese corporations with assets totaling over $3 trillion across multiple sectors of the economy.
September to engage in a series of meetings and activities with immediate and future benefit to the Nigerian economy and the Nigerian people. Mr. President will conduct site visits to two major Chinese corporations, Huawei Technologies, as well as the China Rail and Construction Corporation, CRCC. This is with a view to achieve one of Mr. President's top agenda items, which is the completion of the Ibadan to Abuja segment of the Lagos to Kano high-speed rail line.
The issue of hike in fuel price has continued to affect most filling stations in the Benin metropolis, as it was observed in the early hours of Wednesday that quite a number of filling stations queued to purchase the product. The situation led motorists and other users to queue up at the major NNPCL station in Benin City, which is cheaper for them. The reports. A drive-through major street in the Benin metropolis in the early hours of Wednesday showed that most filling stations were closed down and not dispensing fuel. Although the exact reason for this development was not ascertained, some motorists who spoke with BeeTv News said they are tired of the daily increase of pump fuel by marketers without proper regulation by concerned authorities, and are hoping that the issue will be addressed by the government.
The difference in price is much, because some of them are selling 190. This one is 359, 159. That's why people are queuing. If not, they can go elsewhere and buy. There's fuel in that place. People are just, because 400 is a lot of money.
Filling station we visited, there was no fuel. So we have to come here and queue all the way from Central Road, close to Igbunejo Avenue. That's where we are coming from.
A visit to NNPCL Mega Filling Station on Sapler Road in Benin City had long queues of vehicles as motorists were patiently waiting for their turns. Some of them explained how they drove through long distances in search of fuel, while others ascribed the reason for queuing up at the Mega Filling Station is to be able to purchase the product at a cheaper rate.
I want to buy fuel because fuel here is cheaper. They said 591. No, now it is the money that increased now. There's no money to buy the fuel. But there's fuel, but other stations there is very costly.
Fuel here is cheaper than the other places. 591. Difference about 3 other places, 920, 950, 870. The difference is just too clear.
Fuel, if I buy fuel for others, I will not see my money. So I have to wait. I started from Benedium House. Now therefore they wait for the queue. They come. It's around 7 o'clock. I'll be in this queue. I've not even eaten since morning. So I prefer buying here. If I buy anything I see, I'll manage like that. Because here is better.
Currently, 4 pump price in Nigeria now sells for as high as 800 naira to over 900 naira. Esoa Osemege reporting for BeeTv News. In furtherance with the directive by the Independent National Electoral Commission, Edo State, permanent voters' card issuance has now been moved to the various INEC local government offices across the state for collection. BeeTv News Oluwatunye Yodela reports that the process has officially kicked off in Oredo local government area. The reports.
At the Oedo office of the Independent National Electoral Commission, located at Upper Ekenwa, Asoro Hill, it was observed that the permanent voters' card collection had begun in earnest. Some prospective voters were at the premises for issuance of their voters' cards. Some prospective voters who spoke with the news crew visibly elated described the exercise as fast-paced and stress-free as they lauded the approach of the officials. They charged INEC to continue with the fast-paced process going forward.
Yes, I've collected it. Very easy. I just came just now and they just gave me the voters are very easy.
When I came, I just give them my old one and they just give me your sign and I left.
The process is okay. I just come to there, tell them unit 2, Ward 87. Then I look for it and give it to me.
INEC had earlier announced that the collection process would move from the various wards to its 18 local government area offices in Edo State, where voters can pick up their PVCs from the 28th of August to September 8th, 2024. Oluwatoyi Oyedola reporting for BeeTv News.
The crisis rocking the Labour Party has deepened, with the Labour Party leadership warning Governor Alex Oti of Abia State to focus on governance and cease interfering in the administration of the party. The national chairman of the Labour Party, Julius Abure, issued this warning at the press conference held in Abuja. BeeTv News Oluwatunye Yodela has the details.
The Labour Party National Chairman Angastin from a recent meeting with Governor Alex Oti, where the Abia State Governor declared his intention to convene a National Executive Committee meeting on the August 31st to dissolve National Executive Council, State Executive Council, Local Government Executive Council, and Ward Executive Council on the ground that their tenure had expired.
The National Working Committee also notes that assuming without conceding that the tenure of the current National Working Committee has even expired, we must state clearly that it is not the responsibility of Dr. Alex Oti as Governor of Abia State to convene a next meeting for the purposes of setting up a caretaker committee. It is still the responsibility of the National Chairman and the National Secretary of the party to convene such a meeting.
He also told journalists that the National Working Committee of the party had established a disciplinary committee to henceforth and sanction any area members on who make decisions that could undermine the party.
The party will not hesitate henceforth to discipline any member of the party, however highly placed, who is not ready to obey the constitution of the party and indeed obey the lawful directive of the leadership of the party. In this regard, the National Working Committee went ahead to set up a standing disciplinary committee. Consequently, it is our view that for anybody to hold the opinion that there is a vacuum in the leadership of the party is not only mischievous, but a deliberate attempt to cause panic, to cause chaos, and to disrupt the smooth workings of our great party, the Labour Party. Number 9, the National Working Committee of the Labour Party urges all members of the party to play by the rules, pay respect to the national leadership of the party and the party executives at all levels, and respect the party constitution.
However, the Labour Party chairman disclosed that until the recent submission of the party from INEC discussions with political parties, they had not been rifted with the commission.
Residents of Erediawa off Ekewan Road, Benin City, have lamented over the dilapidated state of the road. BeeTv News Oluwatoyin Oyedola, who spoke with some residents and business owners, reports that they are calling on the state government to come to their aid. The reports.
The bad road along Erediawa has continued to be a cause of concern for residents and business owners, as it has rendered the road non-motorable, affecting their businesses and causing inconvenience for residents. Some respondents who spoke to the news crew bemoaned the poor state of the road. They said despite promises from the state government, the road has been left unattended to and worsens by each passing day.
So the road has been very bad, as you can see. So we get to have few people that apply the road, and they get to pass the next street, which is motorable. So, and it's not a good one, because me, I have things that I sell that I want people to come to see and also patronize me. But in a state whereby the road is very bad, it's disalarming, and it's not encouraging for us to come out in a day and then you end up going home like that without making sales for the day.
For like 3 or 4 years now, we're experiencing low patronage because motor cannot pass. Even like they manage to pass. If it rains now, this place will just full. You go up to this shop. You open your shop, just be looking morning till night. Just God has been helping us. The thing has really affected us.
Road not good. If we open business, they're not the back.
So, like for the roads to be put in order, we just look very soon before the Xmas season.
They should come and fix it. We'll be expecting them to come. It was the landlady of this place that just did this temporary measure that we are saying. We'll be expecting them. They should come, please. They've done roads around, though. They've done roads around, but I don't know what's happening. They don't come to this place. So we want them to come to our aid. Business is really slow.
Maybe they can't do road for us, so that make things come the better, make market the flow.
Can you expect me to vote for somebody who I entrusted my vote on at the end of the day become something I just will go there and waste my time? I use it. So if they can turn up for this upcoming, the next person who is coming to kind of take it as a point of duty and face at this adjournable street and make it motorable for the residents who are people who are living in the area to kind of easily pass it through.
They urged the state government to do the needful and embark on repairing the Erediawa road as well as other adjoining lanes. Oluwatoyin Oyedola reporting for BeeTv News.
And as a way of giving back to the society and fulfilling his campaign promises, the member representing Oriomo and Wunde Federal Constituency at the Federal House of Representatives, Honorable Chief Dr. Billy Osawaru, have organized a free medical outreach for members of his constituency. BeeTv News Best Orator reports that the medical outreach, which took place at his constituency office in Abudu, the administrative headquarters of Oriomo local government area. The reports.
A large number of persons came out to benefit from the medical outreach facilitated by the member representing Oriomo and Wunde Federal Constituency, Honorable Chief Dr. Billy Osawaru. The outreach featured a health education talk with the theme Hypertension as a Silent Killer. The guest speaker, Dr. Alari Enoma, explained the causes of hypertension, symptoms, and prevention. He said hypertension can be a silent killer, but with awareness and proactive measures, it can be controlled. He added that by understanding the risk and adopting a healthy lifestyle, one can prevent himself from the dangerous consequences of high blood pressure. He therefore advised the people to always exercise themselves and go for regular medical checkup.
Lack of physical activity. You do, maybe you do work, you know they do all those work where they make you chop, but the work where you do, you know they commensurate to that food where you chop. So lack of physical activities, they also they lead to this thing. Stress too. Conditions that can contribute to stress, they also lead to hypertension. Then also chronic condition for body. Person will get diabetes, they are at risk of getting hypertension. That's why some persons, once they go for sugar, they go to hospital, go to see sugar doctor. They must check your BP because once you get diabetes, you are at risk of having hypertension.
Commenting on the exercise, the facilitator and member representing Oriom and Huonde Federal Constituency, Honorable Chief Dr. Billy Osawa, said he is aware that most people cannot afford to go to hospital for Medicare, and as part of fulfilling his electionary campaign promises that he made to the people, he decided to organize the medical outreach, which he said will be an annual event so long as he remains in the National Assembly.
A lot of our people, they are very far from medical facilities. And what we have seen in most cases, when they have emergency cases, some of them can even barely make it to the hospital. And most of those emergency cases come as a result of not really knowing the problems they have medically. So, and I just felt it would be nice for us to be having this kind of medical outreach, which we are going to make an annual event, you know, for them to always come here, carry out tests, and know exactly what their situation or status, you know, is medically.
Some of the beneficiaries commended Chief Dr. Billy Osawa for bringing medical outreach to the people in the rural area and prayed God to give him more opportunities and enablement to continue the good work he's doing.
I'm grateful of what our Honorable Chief Dr. Billy, famous Osawa, have done for us. He gave us free treatment and free eyeglass. So may God bless him continuously in the mighty name of Jesus.
Chief Dr. Billy Osawa, for these services to his people, I so much appreciate. You can see I am being given the glass and drugs, so I'm grateful to him.
I enjoyed it. They gave me a free glass for reading and some medicine, which I complained to the doctor. My digital honorable, thank you so much. The Otokinado, when he say it, he always do it.
It's not everybody or every man that have the zeal or the passion to help people like this. But may God bless him in Jesus' name.
I be not want to go test. I don't plan to go do test today. But as I see, say he can't help us. We not the fit they afford medicine. So I appreciate her. I pray for her.
Now when I'm using this glass now, everything is clear for me. And writing and read it again. Water go they come off from my eyes, they go they scratch me. But they give me the tablet and so on.
They don't give me drugs. As I know well, then give me drugs, give me fever medicine, give me injection. I say thank you. May God bless you in Jesus' name.
The beneficiaries were given free drugs and eyeglasses. The team of the medical outreach will next visit Uwonde local government area. Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
Meanwhile, the Nigerian army has vowed not to allow itself to be used by certain interest groups to undermine the democratic governance in the country. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tarid Lagbaja, stated this in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, during the opening ceremony of the Chief of Army Staff Combined Second and Third Quarters Conference 2024, which was held at the Akwa Ibom State Council of Chiefs Hall. BeeTv News' Margaret Okari has the details.
In line with its renewed hope agenda, the federal
We apologize for that. Moving on, the Minister of State of Petroleum Resources, Mr. Ekberikbe Ekbo, in collaboration with the Decade of Gas Initiative, has flagged off the distribution of free cooking gas cylinders to approximately 300 women in Lagos State. The minister says the distribution of cylinders is part of government initiative to provide 1 million homes with access to clean cooking gas by the year 2030. BeeTv News' Oluwatunyo Yedola has the details.
The government has reiterated its determination to utilize Nigeria's abundant gas resources towards revamping the nation's industrial growth and kickstarting its economic prosperity. The Minister of State for Petroleum, Ekperikpe Ekpo, is in Lagos to continue to spread this gospel as he encouraged the women who are beneficiaries of the free gas cylinders to transition from cooking with firewood, kerosene and charcoal to the liquefied petroleum gas, noting that it is safe and beneficial for the environment.
This is a significant event to mark a crucial step towards our journey towards sustainable energy solution and aligns effectively with the presidential theme, From Gas to Prosperity, Renewed Hope, where the President reiterated his government resolve to continue providing support to deepening domestic gas utilization.
LPG, like we have been told today, is a clean burning fuel. When compared to firewood, it produces significantly fewer emissions of greenhouse gases and pollutants. It also helps in reducing deforestation and protecting our ecosystems. Cooking with LPG has a lot of health benefits. It drastically reduces indoor air pollution, lowering the risk of respiratory illnesses.
The minister also assured that the price of cooking gas will decrease, adding that the federal government is currently addressing gas flaring issues, which could provide the country with more gas.
And this will go a long way to mitigate the environment, the climate change we have been talking about, which Nigeria is a signatory to. So it is in keeping with moving into the new era of energy. And of course, in Nigeria today, gas is a transition fuel in the energy subsector. And so today we are encouraging women move away from firewood, embrace natural gas, and in this case LPG in the various cooking. It will save your money, it saves the environment, and it is for the health of the women.
You will recall that the president said from the onset that his administration was clear of its intention to leverage on the virtually unlimited capacity of gas to deepen domestic gas utilization, increase national hard generation capacity, revitalize industries, and create multiple job opportunities for economic growth. Oluwatoyin Oyedola reporting for BeeTv News.
Nigerian students in tertiary institutions are reacting to the 21-day warning strike issued by the Academic Staff Union of Universities to the federal government over non-fulfillment of agreement. BeeTv News Freeman Osawe reports that the student appealed to the federal government to quickly resolve pending agreement with the union in order to avert the looming strike. The reports.
Let the matter be resolved amicably. We don't need any strike at all.
Students expressed worry over the looming strike warning issued by the Academic Staff Union of Universities ASU over unfulfilled initial agreements. Speaking with BeeTv News crew, some students of the University of Benin appealed to the federal government to, as a matter of urgency, intervene quickly to avert possible shutdown of academic activities.
For me, I think the federal government should try to do well in handling this situation. They should try to see reasons with ASU and also try to put the interests of the students first, because as they say, children are the leaders of tomorrow and students are the leaders of tomorrow. So I really feel that this is an opportunity for them to showcase their love and undying loyalty to the students by making this thing work well and let strikes not delay students in becoming the future leaders of tomorrow.
We should just do and solve this problem between the federal government and ASU, because the strike, they should put on the strike now. It's going to be a disadvantage to us, the students. It doesn't really matter concerning the staffs, but our own is their money. But with the students, we are the one at the receiving end. We are really much at the receiving end, so I will plead with federal government to try our best to resolve this. We don't want to go on any strike.
I feel like, based on my opinion, the issue should be resolved. This has been something that has been long-standing for a while, and I feel like the government to, make a good, how do I put it now, a strategic plan on how to avert whatever is going on, because it's actually telling on everybody. And like, I'm tired of staying in school. I need to graduate, so they should find a way and just work on it. The thing is that I don't know if it is the government or it's now the strike, the ASU. I don't even know where the problem is coming from. I don't know if it is the ASU. They will settle them, and then, because I need to come out of this school, I'm tired, so that's the thing.
They also said the federal government must consider the plight of students, citing some who are to graduate at the stipulated period of academic years will end up spending more years, and even paying more tuition fees if universities are shut down. Speaking further, they said if the strike eventually takes place, it will render many students idle, as most students who were occupied by their studies will have nothing doing.
Okay, my opinion about this is that there shouldn't be any strike. We've had too many strikes in this country. It's not good for us, it's not good for the students, it's not good for parents. So I believe that the federal government will do everything possible to avert the strike. And I also want to advise ASU to show some understanding with this government.
This is going to be a major setback for us. So persons have spent more than 4 years for a 4-year course. It's affecting their livelihood, it is affecting their life, it is affecting their purpose and their dreams. Me, for example, I experienced strike a lot, and I spent 6 years instead of 4 years. And consigning then clearance and everything, and I'm going for NYSC now. I'm supposed to have gone for NYSC since, and it's really affecting my plans. And also, it is not easy for these people's parents to provide for them house rent. So if I plan to pay house rent for 4 years, automatically you are making me pay for 6 years.
The academic union will be meeting with the federal government, and the Nigerian students are hoping there will be a positive outcome after the meeting. Freeman Osa will report in for BeeTv News.
The Nigerian Army has vowed not to allow itself to be used by certain interest groups to undermine democratic governance in the country. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Terry Lagbaja, stated this in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, during the opening ceremony of the Chief of Army Staff Combined School, 2nd and 3rd Quarters Conference 2024, which was held at the Akwa Ibom State Council of Chiefs Hall. BeeTv News' Margaret Okari has the details.
The annual Chief of Army Staff Conference is holding this year in Uyo with arrival of the host, Governor Umo Eno. The conference kick-started as it takes the podium. Governor Eno commended the Nigerian Army and other security agencies for their commitment to the peace and security of the state and the nation. He advises them to remain apolitical, as he says his administration in the past donated 100 million naira to windows of fallen heroes in the state to improve their lives.
The army of our great nation, your role in securing the nation is paramount, and the government is to do all that is possible to ensure that the army is well equipped. That is why we created the Joint Maritime Operations Task Force and procured and deployed 14 patrol gunboats in response to the literal nature of our state and the threat posed by sea pirates, militants, and kidnappers within our waterways.
Then the Chief of Army Staff during his speech noted that food and social security issues can result in physical security challenges. He stated that the Nigerian Army, under his leadership, has launched several welfare programs for members of the force. The Army Chief states the commitment of the force to boost food availability in the country by supporting the federal government in its economic prosperity plan.
The Nigerian Army will not allow itself to be used to undemocratically sell some interest to power as a service that received the most image bashing as a fallout of previous military interventions in Nigeria. The Nigerian Army is now poised to losing the new prestige it has painstakingly built in the past 25 years.
3 beneficiaries received check under the welfare scheme of the force, and the week-long event will climax on Friday with a closing ceremony. Joyce Iyere reporting for BeeTv News.
We are also monitoring the recent flood that has affected some states in the north, leading to the death of at least 40 persons. The Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, has announced that the federal government will provide 3 billion naira flood relief fund to the state affected by the flood. Mr. Edun made this known during a courtesy visit to the governor of Kebbi State, Nasser Idris. Also present at the government house for the Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Atiku Bugudu, who mentioned that the federal government plans to invest in critical infrastructure to mitigate the impact of flooding in the country.
Recovered, and we also visited a very, very large
250,000 metric tons rice mill, the local economy, supporting women's secondary rice millers. The National Economic Council has been proactive and has taken action in order to support all the states of the Federation and the FCT.
Our rice, and the rice that were beating our chest, that were #1 rice farmers in Nigeria. So therefore, we want the federal government to come to the aid of Kebbi State so that the dry season farming is approaching.
The second part of the irrigation support will be in Kebbi. So, and as well as all other states, as well as other parts of the country. So I believe this will further provide support for the development of the state and indeed Nigeria.
Now still on flood matters, residents and motorists on Boundary Road, Benin City have called out to the state government once again to provide a solution to the flooding affecting the area. BeeTv News, who spoke with some of the residents, quotes them as saying that they were tired of the flooding situation. The report.
This has been the state of Boundary Road in GRA Benin City for years now whenever it rains. The road is completely flooded with water, leaving motorists and pedestrians with no other options than to ply the interlane street to get to their locations. Speaking with BeeTv News, some residents in the locality expressed their frustration over the lingering flood situation despite all their effort to attract government intervention.
Of this road, people are suffering, and cars is destroying farm bed and all those and all this one. How can you tackle this erosion?
The road is so bad. I don't know why it is so up till now. What I want to appeal to the government is that please try to look over that road and be sure that that road is keeping in good order so that people can pass it.
Motorists were not left out as they complained over having to fix their cars on a regular basis due to the bad state of the road.
I am extremely disappointed to see how my town, the erosion and all the water is still here, no drainage, nothing. Whoever is in charge of this should be ashamed of him or herself, all right? You cannot leave a city to look like this.
You know, this road is really affecting us because, we like this, we enter mechanic every day. There is no moon, there is no week. We must enter mechanic workshop. And the road really affects us. You understand? They really know that this road is not good. And we are suffering in this road every day. If rain is falling now, small motor like this cannot pass this road. So you must park. So the road is really affects our business. The road is really some houses here. Some people are leave their home because of the water. Because the water no get place to go. Water will enter our house. So some people do not have home now to stay because of this water, and the government is not even doing anything about it.
It is hoped that the government will tackle the issue of flooding in that area. Esoa Osemege reporting for BeeTv News.
You are still watching BeeTv News at 6. We will be taking a short break to stay with us.
Mr. Empowerment don't come again, no. Our son, Honorable Morpheus Mowi of Labour Party, where they represent Ego, Ikpoba-Oka Federal Constituency, House of Representative for Abuja, don't come out again with correct ogbono soup with better bushmeat. As he be say, a one help both papa, mama, and young man and the woman for Ego, Ikpoba-Oka Federal Constituency. This time, he one dash them sewing machine and grinding machine, where then go fit to use to get extra money. The sharing of the sewing machine and grinding machine go start on Saturday 31st of August till Saturday 7th of September 2024. If una want know more, make una go to the constituency office for 74B Textile Mill Road, 75 Upper Saomba Road for Benin, and 57 Oba Kenzwa the Second Way, Aroko Quarters for Ologbo. Honorable Murphy Osaro Omoroyi, you na man of the people. For more information, make una call this number to know how una will get all this benefit. 0803-270-3380 or 0816-665-5247.
Good people
people of Edo State, the time don't come again for Edo people to choose light over darkness. Senator Monday Okpeholo, Akpakomiza, and Dennis Idahosa will stand gidigba for APC. Now them be the right choice for governor and deputy governor of Edo State. Market women, Okada riders, civil servants, our youths, farmers, and everybody. Make we shine our eye well. Make we vote Senator Monday Okpeholo Akpakomiza as the next governor of Edo State. Now man wey sabi, man wey get experience, capacity and integrity to take Edo State to the next level. Now he be the man wey go transform our economy, construct better roads and build better infrastructure for Edo people. He don promise say he go make our farmers happy. Yes o, the time don come for we all to ensure a better Edo for all of us. Make we vote Senator Monday Okpeholo Akpakomiza as the next governor of Edo State and Honorable Dennis Idahosa for deputy governor of Edo State. APC progress. This message now Lady Dr. Adetutu Owolabi na his sponsor.
It's the dawning of a new day. It's the dawning of a new day. Oh, the dawning of a new day. It's the dawning of a new day. It's the dawning of a new day. Oh, the dawning of a new day. Edo isiagbon. Edo isiagbon. Edo isiagbon. Edo isiagbon.
APC Monday Okpeholo aka Akpakomiza of Edo Land and Dennis Idahosa as Deputy Governor of Edo State.
Welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us. Now swiftly into the business news segment, where the Nigerian local currency recovered somewhat against the dominant US dollar in the foreign exchange market, closing at 1,594 according to statistics from the MDQ website. The Naira declined by 0.31% in the parallel market, closing at 1,610 per US dollar due to rising demand for invisible FX transfers. BeeTv News' Margaret Okari has details of this and others from the business scene.
In its media economic analysis, Coronation Research found that US dollar inflows into the autonomous FX market increased by 94.44% between the first half of 2023 and the same time in 2024. The Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, has concluded plans to initiate the bidding process for the establishment of maintenance, repair and overhaul facilities in the country. He also announced plans to pursue a major venture through a public-private partnership model, citing the capital-intensive nature of the project, borrowing instruments in response to changing market dynamics. At Tuesday's OMO auction, the CBN offered 500 billion naira across conventional maturities. The CBN sold 758 billion naira of OMO notes, focusing solely on long-dated paper. And that is all we have for you on the business news. Margaret Okari reporting for BeeTv News.
And on news from the entertainment scene, let's join our correspondent Gift Uwagboy as she takes it from here.
Davido took to his social media platforms to share his enthusiasm about working with the legendary Beninese French singer-songwriter, expressing his admiration for Kidjo. He wrote, "It was an honor working with the legend at Angelique Kidjo on Joy, dropping Friday." The announcement quickly garnered attention, with fans eagerly anticipating the powerful combination of Davido's Afrobeat flair and Kidjo's iconic vocals. Omiri's extended absence from the public eye sparking widespread concern. The acclaimed producer recently broke his silence by sharing on X.com that he had undergone a kidney transplant due to a serious kidney-related illness. In his heartfelt post, TJ Omori disclosed that his only brother had selflessly donated one of his kidneys, giving him a renewed chance at life. This revelation has touched many, prompting an outpouring of support, well wishes and prayers for his swift recovery ahead of his highly anticipated upcoming concert. His record label Maven on Tuesday shared a video of his arrival on X.com captioned, "Bini, your illustrious son, the Prince of Afrobeats, Rema, is home. Rema was met with a warm reception from the Edo State government, including a vibrant display of traditional Edo culture. The concert, scheduled for August 30th at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium, which boasts a capacity of 12,000 people, was first announced by the Ozeba Kruna in July. That's it on Entertainment News tonight. Gift Uwagbo reporting for BeeTv News.
And that is where we'll call it a wrap for tonight's news segment. Do join us same time tomorrow for yet another exciting news package. And until we meet again, my name is Esoya Osemege. Good night.